I fixed the wrong car and almost ended up in the cartel. I'd been a mechanic for over a decade, but this was the job that almost killed me. It was a slow Tuesday when a black SUV rolled into the shop. Tinted windows, spotless paint, and a man who looked like he'd never smiled in his life. He slid the keys across the counter and said, "Fix the transmission?" No questions. His tone told me I'd better listen. 2 hours later, another identical SUV pulled in, same make, same model, same year, but this one driven by a frantic young woman. "Please," she begged. "It's making a grinding noise. I need it fixed fast." Without realizing it, I swapped the work orders. I worked on hers first, tearing into the transmission, replacing parts, topping off fluids. When I popped the trunk to check the spare tire, I froze. Inside, tucked under a blanket, were stacks of cash, bundles banded tight, smelling faintly of gasoline. My stomach dropped. I'd just touched something I shouldn't have. Before I could process, the shop phone rang. It was the first man. "You're working on the wrong car," he said, calm but sharp as a knife. "Stop right now." I turned to see him standing in the doorway, 3 more men behind him. The woman's SUV was still on the lift. Hood up, trunk open, their eyes locked on the cash. "What did you see?" he asked. I stammered, "Nothing, just fixing cars." He stepped closer. "That's not just a car." The woman's voice suddenly cut through the tension. She'd walked back in without anyone noticing. "He doesn't know anything," she said quickly, putting herself between us. "And if you hurt him, you're going to have bigger problems." The men hesitated, exchanged glances. Something about her presence made them back down. They told me to put the car back together exactly how I found it, then took both SUVs and left. "No payment?" "No thanks. Just the screech of tires fading into the night." For days, I kept expecting a knock at my door. I barely slept. Then one morning, an envelope appeared under the shop door. No return address. Inside was $10,000 in cash and a note. "You fixed more than a transmission. Stay quiet." I've stayed quiet. Until now, because that day, I learned 2 things. 1, sometimes doing your job too well can get you killed. 2, if you ever see 2 identical black SUVs pull in, check the work order twice.